Hi friends, welcome to Biology Simplified Tamil. நான் உங்க செந்தில்நாதன் 12th standard Bio Zoology book back questions கடகடன்னு பார்த்தறலாம். Pure Zoologyக்குமே இது ரொம்ப ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும். முடிஞ்சிருச்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஓகே. Bio Zoology பார்த்துக்கங்க. Biology exam 31 ஆம் தேதி எழுத போறோம். Choose the correct answerல first lessonக்கு reproduction in organismல in which type of parthenogenesis are only males produced அப்படினா Arinotoki ஞாபகம் வச்சுங்க. Animals giving birth to young ones அதுக்கு பேர் வந்து viviparous. குட்டி போடுறவங்களுக்கு பேரு viviparous. முட்டை போடுறவங்களுக்கு பேரு oviparous. Okay. The mode of reproduction in bacteria is by conjugation. Sexual reproduction வந்து bacteriaல conjugation மூலமா நடக்குது reproduction. In which mode of reproduction variations are seen அப்படினா sexual reproductionல தான் variations இருக்கும். மீதி மூணுலயும் மீதி ரெண்டுல இருக்காது. Assertion and reasoning questionல assertionல என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்க அப்படினா in each of the following question there are two statements. One is assertion. Okay. இப்போ if both assertion reason true நீங்க வந்து option A சொல்லுங்க. B னா assertion reason ரெண்டுமே correct ஆனா reason வந்து correct explanation கிடையாது. C னா assertion true reason false. D னா assertion reason ரெண்டுமே false ன்னு சொல்லிருக்காங்க. ஓகே. இப்போ first question assertion. In B society அந்த இது இருக்கு இல்லையா தேனி all the members are deployed except drones அப்படினு இருக்கு. Reason drones are produced by parthenogenesis. So இப்போ வந்து option A if both A and R are true R is correct explanation of A அப்படினு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க option A. Okay. Next assertion offspring produced by asexual reproduction are genetically identical to parents. Reason asexual reproduction involves only mitosis and no meiosis. Option A correct. அதாவது assertion reason ரெண்டுமே correct. Reason வந்து assertionக்கு correct explanation இருக்கு. Viviparous animals give better protection to their offspring. Reason they lay their eggs in the safe places of the environment இருக்கு. Both assertion and reason are false. Option D. Okay. Next chapter human reproduction வந்துடலாம். The mature sperms are stored in the epididymis. Epididymisல தான் mature sperm வந்து store ஆகுது. The male sex hormone testosterone is secreted from Leydig cells. The glandular accessory organ which produces the largest proportion of semen is seminal vesicle. The male homologue of the female clitoris is penis. Female clitoris அதுக்கு homologous organ male penis. The site of embryo implantation is the uterus. Implantation uterus la nadakudhu. Embryo implantation. The fetal membrane that forms the basis of umbilical cord is allantois. The most important hormone in initiating them and maintaining lactation after birth is prolactin. Mammalian egg is alcithal and non-cleidoic. The process which the sperm undergoes before penetrating the ovum is capacitation. The milk secreted by the mammary gland soon after childbirth is called colostrum. Colostrum is rich in IgA. The androgen binding protein ABP is produced by Sertoli cells. Which one of the following menstrual irregularities is correctly matched அப்படினா amenorrhea, absence of menstruation தப்பா கரெக்டா மேட்ச் ஆயிருக்கிறது amenorrhea, absence of menstruation கரெக்டா மேட்ச் ஆயிருக்கு. Find the wrongly matched pair. Luteal phase rise in FSH levelங்கிறது தப்பு. இப்போ assertion reason question பார்க்கலாம். In human male testes are extra abdominal and lie in scrotum. Reason scrotum acts as the thermoregulator and keeps the temperature lower by 2 degrees Celsius for normal sperm production. இதுக்கு வந்து assertion reason ரெண்டுமே true. Reason is correct explanation of assertion. Next question. Ovulation is the release of ovum from the Graafian follicle. It occurs during the follicular phase of the menstrual cycle. Assertion true, reason false. Head of the sperm consists of acrosome and mitochondria. Acrosome contains spiral rows of mitochondria. Assertion true, reason false. Next reproductive health பார்க்குறோம். Which of the following is correct regarding HIV, hepatitis B, gonorrhea and trichomoniasis இருக்கு. HIV is pathogen whereas others are diseasesங்கிறது correct option. HIVங்கிறது ஒரு virus pathogen disease causing organism. மீதி எல்லாம் disease பேரு. Which one of the following groups include sexually transmitted disease caused by bacteria only? Syphilis, chlamydiasis, gonorrhea லாம் bacteriaனால ஏற்படுற disease. Identify the correct statements from the following. Option D, both syphilis and gonorrhea are easily cured with antibiotics. That's the correct statement. The contraceptive pill prevents ovulation by inhibiting release of FSH and LH is the answer. The approach which does not give the defined action of contraceptive is vasectomy prevents spermatogenesis. Next, statement 1, diaphragms, cervical caps and valves are made of rubber and are inserted into the female reproductive tract to cover the cervix before coitus. Statement 2, they are chemical barriers of conception and are reusable. Statement 1 correct, statement 2 is incorrect. Match column 1 and 2 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. இதுக்கு வந்து ஆப்ஷன் வந்து D, A க்கு 4, B க்கு 1, C க்கு 2, D க்கு 3. அது நீங்க பார்த்துக்கணும். Principles of select the incorrect action of hormonal contraceptive pills from the following. Inhibition of spermatogenesis வருது. Next, principles of inheritance and variation la hemophilia is more common in males because it is a recessive trait carried by X chromosome the answer. ABO blood group வந்து multiple alleles க்கு example. 3 children of family having blood group A, AB and B, genotype of their parents என்னவா இருக்கும்? IA, IO, IB, IO வா இருக்கும். Option B. Which of the following is not correct? Multiple alleles map at different loci of a chromosome அப்படிங்கிறது தப்பு. Multiple alleles different loci ல இருக்காது. அதுதான் தப்பான statement. Not correct னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க இல்லையா? Which of the following phenotypes in the progeny are possible from the parental combination A, B? A, B, AB and O. இந்த எல்லாமே possible. Which of the following phenotype is not possible in the progeny of parental genotype combination IA, IO, IA, IB அப்படின்னா O type possible கிடையாது. ரெண்டுலையுமே O இருந்தா ரெண்டு பேரண்ட்டையும் O இருந்தால் தான் O type வரும். இப்போ O type possible கிடையாது. Which of the following is true about RH factor in the offspring of a parental combination capital D small d into capital D small d both RH positive அப்படின்னா about 1/4 will be RH negative இருப்பாங்க. What can be the blood group of offspring when both parents have AB blood group na A இருக்கலாம் B இருக்கலாம் and AB இருக்கலாம். Option B answer. If the child blood group is O and the father's blood group is A and mother's blood group is B, the genotype of parents will be IA, IO and IB, IO இருக்கலாம். அப்படிதான் இருக்கும். XO type of sex determination and XY type of sex determination are examples of male heterogamity. Male heterogamity. So male தான் பிறக்கிறது ஆனா பெண்ணான்னு determine பண்றாங்க. அதுதான் heterogamity. In an accident, there is a great loss of blood and there is no time to analyze the blood group which blood can be safely transferred. O and RH negative இருக்கணும். O இருக்கணும், RH negative இருக்கணும். Father of a child is colorblind and mother is carrier for color blindness. The probability of the child being colorblind is 50% வரும். A marriage between a colorblind man and a normal woman produces all carrier daughters and normal sons வந்துருவாங்க. Mangolism is a genetic disorder which is caused by the presence of an extra chromosome number 21. Mangolism 21 ஞாபகம் வச்சுங்க, extra chromosome இருக்கும். Klinefelter syndrome is characterized by the karyotype of XXY. Option D. Females with Turner syndrome have all of this. Small uterus இருக்கும், underdeveloped breast, rudimentary ovaries எல்லாமே இருக்கும். Patatas syndrome is also referred to as 13 trisomy. Who is the founder of modern eugenics movement அப்படின்னா Francis Galton. Improvement of human race by encouraging the healthy person to marry early and produce large number of children is called positive eugenics. The DAS deals with the control of several inherited human diseases, especially inborn errors of metabolism na euphenics. Universal donor and universal recipient blood group. Universal donor yarna O, universal recipient yarna AB. ZW, ZZ வந்து fishes, reptiles, birds எல்லாத்துலயுமே இருக்கும். ZW, ZZ. Codominant blood group வந்து AB. AB, codominant example AB blood group. Which of the following is multiple alleles na ABO, codominant na AB blood group. Which of the following is incorrect regarding ZW, ZZ type of sex determination na females are homogamitic and males are heterogamitic ங்கிறது தப்பு. ZW, ZZ ல female தான் heterogamitic, male வந்து homogamitic இருப்பாங்க. Molecular genetics la Hershey's chase experiment with bacteriophage shows that DNA is the genetic material. அதுதான் அவங்க காமிச்சாங்க எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட்ல. DNA and RNA are similar with respect to nucleotide containing sugars, nitrogen bases and phosphates. இதுல வந்து RNAவும் DNAவும் சிமிலரா இருப்பாங்க. சுகர்ல வந்து உங்களுக்கு deoxyribose DNA ல இருக்கும், RNA ல ribose sugar இருக்கும். mRNA molecule is produced by transcription. RNA production நாலே transcription தான். The total number of nitrogenous bases in human அப்படினா 3.1 billion. E. coli cell grow on 15N medium or transferred to 14N medium. இதில் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 1 low and 1 intermediate density band இருக்கும். What is the basis for the difference in the synthesis of leading and lagging strand of DNA molecule? DNA polymerase can join new nucleotides only to the 3' end of the growing strand. That's the reason. Next, which of the following is correct sequence of event with reference to central dogma? First DNA replication, then transcription, then translation. This is the central dogma correct sequence. Which of the following statement about DNA replication is not correct? Replication occurs as each base is paired with another exactly like it. Not correct. Which of the following statement is not true about DNA replication in eukaryotes? There are numerous different bacterial chromosomes with replication occurring in each at the same time. Not true. The first codon to be deciphered was U, which codes for phenylalanine. Michelson and Stahl experiments proved semi-conservative nature of DNA replication. Ribosomes are composed of 2 subunits. The smaller subunit of ribosome has a binding site for cluster of structural genes with related to function. mRNA. mRNA வந்து smaller unit of ribosome la bind ஆகும் and larger subunit la tRNA bind ஆகும். An operon is a cluster of structural gene with related function. Structural gene operon ஞாபகம் வச்சுங்க. When lactose is present in the culture medium, both A and B are correct. Transcription of LACYZA genes occur, அது நடக்கும். Repressor is unable to bind to the operator. A and B ரெண்டுமே வந்துரும். Next, evolution. The first life on earth originated in water. ஞாபகம் வச்சுங்க. Who published the book Origin of Species by Natural Selection in 1859? Charles Darwin. Which of the following was the contribution of Hugo de Vries' theory of mutation? The wings of birds and butterflies is example of convergent evolution. The phenomena of industrial melanism demonstrates industrial melanism அப்படிங்கிறது natural selection. Darwin's finches are an excellent example of adaptive radiation. Who proposed the germplasm theory? August Weismann. The age of fossils can be determined by carbon dating. Fossils are generally found in sedimentary rocks. Question கேட்பாங்க பாத்துங்க. Evolutionary history of an organism is called phylogeny. The golden age of reptiles was Mesozoic era. Which period was called age of fishes? Devonian. Fish Devonian ஞாபகம் வச்சுங்க. Modern man belongs to which period? Quaternary period. The Neanderthal man has brain capacity of 1400 cc. உள்ளதிலேயே ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்கும் Neanderthal man க்கு அதான் கேக்குறாங்க. Human health and disease பார்ப்போம். Choose the correct answer. A 30-year-old woman has bleedy diarrhea for the past 14 hours. Which one of the following organism is likely to cause the illness? Shigella dysenteriae. Dysentery னு முடியுது பாத்துக்கங்க. ஈஸியா ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கலாம். Exoerythrocytic zygogony of plasmodium takes place in liverல நடக்குது. The sporozoites of plasmodium vivax are formed from oocysts. Amphetamines and are stimulants of the CNS, whereas barbiturates are CNS depressants. Choose the correctly matched pairல amphetamines stimulants ங்கிறது correct. The athlete's foot disease in human is caused by fungi. Cirrhosis of liver வந்து அதிகமா chronic intake of அதிகமா alcohol அதிகமா எடுத்துக்கிறதுனால cirrhosis of liver வருது. The sporozoite of the malarial parasite is present in saliva of infected female Anopheles mosquito ல இருக்கு. Sporozoite அதுதான் நமக்கு infective stage. Paratope is an antigen binding site on variable regions. Allergy involves IgE. Spread of cancerous cells to distant sites is termed as metastasis. Very important ஞாபகம் வச்சுங்க. AIDS virus has single stranded RNA. Microbes in human welfare பார்க்கலாம். Which of the following microorganism is used for production of citric acid in industries? Aspergillus niger. Which of the following pair is correctly matched? Saccharomyces cerevisiae, ethanol production. That's correct. The most common substrate used in distilleries for the production of ethanol is molasses. Cryotoxins obtained from Bacillus thuringiensis are effective against for bollworms. Cyclosporin A is an immunosuppressive drug produced from Trichoderma polysporum. Which of the following bacteria is used extensively as a biopesticide? Bacillus thuringiensis. Biopesticide Bacillus thuringiensis ஞாபகம் வச்சுங்க. Which of the following is not involved in nitrogen fixation? Pseudomonas. Carbon dioxide is not released during lactate fermentation. The purpose of lactate fermentation la carbon dioxide produce agadu lactic acid fermentation la ஞாபகம் வச்சுங்க. The purpose of biological treatment of wastewater is to reduce biological oxygen demand BOD. The gases produced in anaerobic sludge digester are methane, hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide. Applications of biotechnology பார்க்கலாம். The first clinical gene therapy was done for the treatment of cystic fibrosis. Dolly, the sheep obtained by the technique known as cloning by nuclear transfer. The genetic defect adenosine deaminase deficiency may be cured permanently by enzyme replacement theory. Permanently cured by na fourth option, introducing bone marrow cells producing ADA into embryo at an early stage of development. Option D the answer. A kadayadu. How many amino acids are arranged in the two chains of insulin? Chain A la 21 irukku, chain B la 30 irukku. PCR proceeds in 3 distinct steps governed by temperature. They are in order of denaturation, annealing, synthesis. DAS ஞாபகம் வச்சுங்க. Denaturation, annealing, synthesis. Which one of the following statement is true regarding DNA polymerase used in PCR? It remains active at higher temperature. Correct. ELISA is mainly used for detection of pathogens. நோய் கிருமிகளை கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது. Transgenic animals are those which have foreign DNA in all their cells. Other transgenic animals. Recombinant factor 8 is produced in the dash cells of Chinese hamster, ovarian cells. Vaccine that use components of pathogenic organism rather than whole organism are called subunit recombinant vaccine. Next, organisms and chapter name? Organism and population. Organisms and population. All populations in a given physical area are defined as biome. Desert, tundra region, alpine forest, tropical rainforest, அதெல்லாம் நமக்கு வந்து biome. Organisms which can survive a wide range of temperature are called eutherms. The interaction in nature where one gets benefit on the expense of the other is commensalism. Predation and parasitism are which type of interaction அப்படின்னா ப்ளஸ் மைனஸ். ப்ரெடேஷனும் parasitismum plus minus la varum. One benefit innona naasama poidum, alinju poidum. Competition between species leads to extinction. Competition na rendume alinju poidum, poti podakudadu. Which of the following is an or species appadina insects? Match the following 1 and 2 கேட்டிருக்காங்க. A க்கு 4 என்னது? sea anemone on hermit crab mutualism. B க்கு 5 commensalism அப்படிங்கிறது barnacles attached to whales. C க்கு 2 parasitism அப்படிங்கிறது roundworm and man. D க்கு 3 competition க்கு example வந்து birds compete with squirrels for nuts. E க்கு 1 predation lion and deer. இங்க பாருங்க competition competesங்கிற word இருக்குது பாருங்க, ஈஸியா கண்டுபிடிச்சிடலாம். ஓகே, the figure given below is a diagrammatic representation of response of organisms to abiotic factors. What do A, B, C represents respectively அப்படின்னா A conformers, B regulators, C partial regulators. ஈஸியா கண்டுபிடிச்சிடலாம். ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட் the relationship between sucker fish and shark is commensalism. What type of human population is represented by the following age pyramid அப்படின்னா stable population. Stable population. Okay, which of the following is correct for or selected species அப்படின்னா large number of progeny with small size அப்படிங்கிறது. நிறைய நம்பர்ஸ்ல நம்பர் நிறைய இருப்பாங்க, சைஸ் வந்து குட்டி குட்டியா இருப்பாங்க. எறும்பு நிறைய இருக்கு, எறும்பு சின்னது ஆனா நம்பர் ஜாஸ்தி. அதான் animals that can move from fresh water to sea called as catadromous. Catadromous, sea waterல இருந்து fresh waterல இருந்து sea waterக்கு போனுச்சுனா அது பேர் catadromous. Some organisms are able to maintain homeostasis by physical means, அதுக்கு பேர் regulator. Biodiversity and its conservation பார்க்கலாம். Which of the following region has maximum biodiversity? Tropical forestல தான் அதிகமான diversification biodiversity இருக்கும். கம்மியா இருக்கிறது temperate regionல. Conservation of biodiversity within their natural habitat அப்படிங்கிறது in situ. Artificial நம்ம கண்ட்ரோல்ல வந்தா ex situ. Natural na in situ. which one of the following is not coming under in situ conservation na zoological park இது ex situ ல வரும் நம்ம கண்ட்ரோல்ல இருக்கு zoo then மீதி எல்லாம் in situ தான் which of the following is considered a hot spots of biodiversity in India na both A and C Western Ghats and Eastern Himalayas the organization which published the red list of species வந்து IUCN who introduced the term biodiversity na Walter Rosen which of the following forest known as lungs of planet earth na rainforest of northeast India illa Amazon rainforest da lungs of planet earth Amazon rainforest which one of the following are high risk extinction due to habitat destruction appadina ipodikku amphibians da the environmental conditions of the tropics are favorable for speciation and diversity of organism assessment irukku the climate season temperature humidity and photoperiod are more or less stable and congenital அப்படிங்கிறது both assessment reason ரெண்டுமே correct reason explains assessment correctly ங்கிறது answer environmental issuesல right to clean water is fundamental right article 21 of Indian constitution 21 with which of the following the agenda 21 of Rio summit 1992 is related sustainable development நீடித்த நிலைத்த வளர்ச்சி அப்படினு அர்த்தம் which among the following awards instituted by the government of India for individuals or communities from rural areas that have shown extraordinary courage, dhairya and dedication in protecting wildlife na Amrita Devi Bisnoy Award. The thickness of stratospheric ozone layer is measured in or on Dobson unit. Ozone layer Dobson unit la alappom. Which among the following is the most abundant greenhouse gas appadina water vapor. Water vapor. As per 2017 statistics, the highest per capita emitter of carbon dioxide in the world யாருன்னா சைனாக்காரன் தான் வேர்ல்டையே அதிகமாக பொல்யூட் பண்ணுறது the use of microorganism metabolism to remove pollutants such as oil spills in the water bodies is known as bioremediation the ozone day is observed every year on September 16th as on this day in 1987 the dash was signed Montreal Protocol sign பண்ணாங்க which among the following always decreases in a food chain across tropic level na energy எப்பவுமே decrease தான் energy pyramid straight தான் இருக்கும் inverted இருக்காது எப்பவுமே upright தான் இருக்கும் the e-waste generated by the mobile phones which among the following metal is most abundant அப்படினா copper தான் ஜாஸ்தி அதுல the hydrochlorofluorocarbons HCFCs are compounds which have the following molecules அப்படினா chlorine smog is derived from smoke plus fog both A and B ஓகேங்களா option C excess of fluoride in drinking water causes fluorosis பேர்ல இருக்கு fluoride fluorosis ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கங்க so with this we complete the book back questions of biozoology biobotany already நம்ம போட்டோம் biozoology முடிச்சாச்சு கடகடகடன் இத ஒரு நிமிஷம் அப்படியே காதுல ஹெட்போன் வச்சு அப்படியே கேட்டுக்கிட்டே இருந்தீங்கன்னா அழகா book back questions எத்தனை வந்தாலும் நீங்க கரெக்ட்டா biology examல எழுதிடுவீங்க so இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லா இருந்தா லைக் ஷேர் கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க biology simplified தமிழ் சேனலுக்கு subscribe பண்ணுங்க because your support is our strength thank you